cooler than what they're used to. Obviously, this is a little warmer than it was in Iowa City, but now as members of the Big Ten, well, that's just something you have to get used to. The travel certainly going to be a factor for all the teams in the Big Ten, particularly the West Coast sides, as Jessica Clemens leading things off.
Hey, excuse me, guys. Sorry, just for the program, the Academy's programming tonight.
396 average, as we said, started every game this season. First pitch. Just a bit low. It's going to be crucial that Atwater get off to a good start against this team. Clemens, a whopping .983 on base percentage. She is a tough out. Reason she bats in the one hole. And this UCLA team, they will swing the bats. Averaging over 1.5 home runs a game. That is on pace to be their best total since that 2010 season. They won a national championship. They were hoping that that bodes well for them here in 2025. Bunt lays down. It's going to stay fair. And a leadoff bunt for Clemens. First Bruin batter aboard. Doing exactly what she needed to do. Did a great job. Either just turf surface. We'll see what impact that plays. Certainly didn't have much there on the center fielder for the Bruins, is now their second baseman, Savannah Pola, steps to the plate. Watches it outside, does Pola. 5'4" senior out of Santa Ana, California. Pola leads his team 444 average, slugging 722. 28 runs batted in. The throw, not on line. Clemens safely into second already. A runner in scoring position for the Bruins. That's Alyssa Vasquez behind the plate. First time showing off her arm. We'll get you the defense for the Bison after the pitch. We'll see. Clemens has a chance to advance. Pola sends that one, but foul. Good defense for the Bison. Gonzalez in the circle. Vasquez, her catcher from third to first. Bree Martinez on the hot corner. Sydney Fletcher at short. And Lonnie Riggs at second. Cheyenne Castile's the first baseman. The outfield, Maren Jones in left. Lauren Jones in center. And Angel Riggins, the right fielder for the Bison. Gonzalez has to be very careful not to hang anything over the plate. Underneath it, dropping back from short. Fletcher there for the first out. Nicely done. Gonzalez able to induce the pop-up for the first out of the ball game. We'll see if she's going to pitch the contact. That could be feast or famine with this UCLA lineup. As Jordan Woolery steps to the plate. Woolery, 2023 All-American. Both she and Grant All-Americans in 2023. She has been outstanding. The junior out of Walnut Creek, California. Third on this team, 423 average. Slugging 1,000, has 49 runs batted in, and that's over to third. The throw in time as Clemens 60 feet away with two down. Nicely done from Martinez. Able to come up with the out. We'll see if UCLA can push the first run across. As the cleanup hitter, Megan Grant, now steps to the plate. The All-American. 338 average. The junior, San Bruno, California. As you would imagine, so much talent there in the Golden State Bruins, not having to go far for most of their recruits. Pitcher a little different. We'll tell you more about her. Madison Fisher, the freshman, makes her appearance in the circle from the bottom of the inning. Grant trying to get something here. Bruins 2 away, 1 aboard. Good eye, Grant watches that just outside. Gonzalez can get out of this jam. Not conceding a run here in the first. That'll certainly be a victory. The Bruins just 60 feet away, lurking to third. Paints the outside corner. Great location from Gonzalez. Long looking. Vasquez sets to the outside. Just a piece of it. Grant chasing that one a bit. Two. Great eye. Need to be careful, Grant. She can swing it with the best of them. Tied a 12-year UCLA record for a home run in 5 straight games coming at the beginning of March. Original mark set by the All-American B.B. Bates back in 2013. Payoff pitch. Grant drives that one. It's going to be a base hit. The Bruins strike first all the way to the fence. Clemens in to score. Grant ends up at second, 1-0 UCLA. Just cannot hang anything. Well driven by Megan Grant, able to find the opener. All this with 2 outs. Gonzalez trying to settle down a bit as Kanaya Bragg digs in. Bragg, the freshman from Garden Grove, California. 337 average. 26 run batted in. We mentioned the impressive freshman class from UCLA. Bragg certainly part of that. Bragg underneath it. That's going to find itself. It drops in shallow left. Coming in to score is Grant. 2-0 Bruins. But the freshman extending the lead, and all with 2 outs. Perfectly done by Bragg, just right there in the Bermuda Triangle. Neither Lauren Jones in left nor Lauren Jones in center able to get to it. Still 2 outs, 2-0. The left fielder Riley Slim coming to bat for the first time. So another talented freshman. The Texan out of Georgetown, Texas, from Liberty Hill High School, just north of Austin. Skewing her Longhorns for the Bruins. Grew up just about 30 minutes north of the University of Texas campus, but elected to head out west to Westwood. The Bruins very happy to have her. Choosing the blue and gold instead of the burnt orange. Nice done. Vasquez there behind the plate. Slim second on this team, 442 average. 15 runs batted in. Great opportunity to extend this lead. Up and in. 3 balls and a strike, now to Slim. Second on this team, 442 average. Just a freshman, already making her mark there in Westwood. 5th among NCAA freshmen with that 442 average. as she draws the 2-out walk, and there are 2 Bruins aboard. Patient at bat from the Texan. That's going to bring Vasquez out for a quick chat with Gonzalez in the infield. UCLA already on top 2-0. 2 more Bruins aboard, 2 outs. And after a leadoff bunt single from Clemens, Howard did a good job picking up the next 2 outs quickly, but they've had trouble picking up that 3rd out. UCLA's made them pay. Phenomenal coaching staff there in Westwood. Illinois Perez, head coach. Lisa Fernandez, who needs no introduction, the associate head coach. Schweier, Madeline Nichols, Camarena rounding out the coaching staff. Alexis Ramirez, a designated player, now up to bat. Ramirez, a redshirt sophomore out of Whittier, California. Just her 3rd game of the season, just her 4th at bat. Looking to make an impact here. Right back to Gonzalez. Couldn't field it cleanly, but does get the throw in time. But not before the Bruins play 2. 2-0. Use time. 2 runs in their first trip to the plate. Now we'll see what the Bison can do coming up. The outfielders, Lauren Jones, Angel Riggins leading the way. Mercy Hart following. Alyssa Vasquez, the catcher, batting cleanup. Sydney Fletcher, Aaron Jordan there in the middle of the order, rounding things out. Brie Martinez, Cheyenne Castile, and the second baseman, Leilani Riggs. Up to face the freshman, the 5'11" righty out of Bend, Oregon, Addison Fisher. Fisher on the season, a 2.46 ERA, a record of 9-0. Batters averaging just 258 against the talented Oregonian, who is the first Oregon product on this UCLA roster. Had to double check that, but that is what our notes said indeed. And she has made a huge impact. Just a freshman. So much talent. Righty out of Bend, Oregon, already a 2-0 lead. Picks up a quick K as Jones down looking. Goes the Bison center fielder. So 1 up, 1 down for Addison Fisher, and that brings up the right fielder Angel Riggins now to the plate. Riggins, the 5'8" sophomore, another Californian out of Helix Charter High School down in San Diego. UCLA again here in the Delmarva area and will take on their new Big Ten foe, Maryland, down in College Park with the Maryland Softball Stadium. 3-game set starting on Friday. Getting here a little early as Riggins chased it low, and it's 2 up, 2 down. Both struck out by the freshman Fisher. Fisher wasting absolutely no time. Starting her collegiate career, she is on a 9-0 record, has the 2nd in innings pitched and 3rd in ERA for the Bruins. She's one of 13 Division I pitchers and the only freshman in the nation with a perfect record at this point in the season. The 2024 Gatorade Softball National Player of the Year, the consensus #1 ranked recruit. And as you said, the first player in program history from the state of Oregon. That surprised me. Oregon, obviously, neighboring California. Over to second, picked up Pola. 4-3, and it's 3 up, 3 down. Bison unable to respond. Trailing 2-0 as we head to the lefty, the senior from California, who gets to start today for the Bison. Jayla Castro, Bruins catcher, leading things off. Castro, the senior out of Rockland, California. 250 average. Just her 4th start of the season for Castro. Quickly behind in the count, 0-2. Bottom of the order, represented by the right fielder, Caitlin Terry, waiting on deck. He'll be back to the top with the center fielder, Jessica Clemens. UCLA, 2 runs on 3 hits in the first. Left 2 runners stranded. All damage done with 2 outs by the Bruins. Gonzalez back in the circle trying to settle down. Castro underneath it, into deep right, and into the glove of Angel Riggins. Big first out for Gonzalez. Just the 2nd inning, but first time she's been able to retire the leadoff batter thus far. Brings up the bottom of the order, the right fielder, Caitlin Terry. Terry, the sophomore out of Glendale, Arizona. .209 average for Terry. Trying to get things going here. One count. Crucial inning for Gonzalez and her Bison to settle things down, keep this a 2-run game. Because her counterpart, Madison Fisher, able to retire the side in order the first time they came to face her. Bison knew it was going to be a tall task. That was no secret. Terry, the star pitcher, leads the staff with a 1.52 ERA. Gets the start today out and right. Payoff pitch. May have had that wrong, excuse me. That was 3-1, and now a full count, says our home plate umpire. Apologies there. Already 33 pitches thrown by Gonzalez. Just 1.3 innings of work. Terry down swinging, a huge strikeout for Gonzalez, her first of the game. Mia Gonzalez, you see the response from she and her catcher, Alyssa Vasquez. That's what they need, some positive emotion, something going to build the confidence. Roll back to the top of the order with 2 outs. Jessica Clemens, 1 for 1, a bunt single, and her leadoff at bat. Definitely been tough sledding through the first 8 batters faced for Gonzalez. Comes up with a big strikeout. See if she could possibly retire the Bruins in order. It's been 2 up, 2 down. Got Castro, the leadoff batter, to fly out to right. Strikeout of Terry. Clemens with a .460 on base percentage, a tougher out, particularly now that she's up. 2-0 on the count. Sends that one into center. Lauren Jones is there. 3 up, 3 down go the Bruins. The Bison back as we head to the bottom of the second. 2-0. UCLA on top of Howard. Bison went in order the first time up to face the talented freshman righty Addison Fisher. Now we'll see if the middle of the order can have any more success against last year's #1 recruit in the country. It's the senior catcher, Alyssa Vasquez, leading things off. Vasquez out of Eastvale, California. Vasquez a .250 average. Fisher, first inning of work, 2 strikeouts. Produced a ground out of Hart for that 1-2-3 inning. But in the top of the inning, it was Gonzalez who got it done 1-2-3 fashion. Now she's looking for a little support from her bats at the plate. Pitcher. 1-2 fouled off by Vasquez. The cleanup hitter for the Bison. Shortstop Sydney Fletcher waiting on deck. Left fielder Marin Jones to follow. Vasquez not chasing it low in a precarious situation with the 1-2 count. Knew she didn't have to take a swing at that one. Not chasing it outside. Vasquez back in, full count. Watches it inside, draws a leadoff walk. The senior catcher for the Bison with the first base runner today for Howard. Great at bat, patient. Vasquez did her job, and it doesn't matter how you do it. You have to get runners aboard. We may see a pinch runner for Coach Tori Tyson's side, and we will indeed. Coming on at first will be Elise Michelin, the sophomore out of Long Island. Now the pinch runner at first. The shortstop Sydney Fletcher coming to the plate for the first time today, representing the tying run. Big cut for strike one. Or the senior out of Whittier, California. Right back to the pitcher, Wheels. No chance there. As quickly out of the box was Fletcher. She is safe at first. The Bison have the lead runner taken off. Fielder Marin Jones now up to bat. 1 on, 1 away. And we'll see how Fisher settles in, really facing the first adversity she's had to deal with today. The runner aboard. Able to get Jones to chase it outside. Jones, the junior, another California native out of San Diego. Continuing to try to paint that outside corner just a bit off. Jones back in, 5th on this team, 279 average. Chase that one up around the chin. Fouls it off for a 2-2 count. And Howard, having lost the last two, trying to bounce back after falling right here yesterday to the Golden Bears of Cal Berkeley. Fell to South Carolina State in their final game of that 3-game series down in Orangeburg, South Carolina, a MEAC conference game after taking the first two over the Bulldogs. They will next make the short trip to Salisbury, Maryland to take on Eastern Shore coming up this weekend. That loss against South Carolina State, the first loss for the Bison this season in the MEAC, now 5-1 in conference play. Fouled off and coming off the leg. Jones not showing any pain there. She's getting her money's worth in this at-bat. Their 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up for the Bison's left fielder. Chased it outside. Wasn't quite sure and just couldn't check it. Fisher picks up her third strikeout. So 2 away. The Bison in danger of squandering their first base runner of the ball game as their third baseman, Bree Martinez, comes up for the first time. Martinez, the grad transfer from the University of New Mexico, the Albuquerque native. 218 average. Chops it foul, quick 0-2 count. Both these teams just a single loss in conference thus far. UCLA 4-1 in the Big Ten. That loss coming at Iowa there in Iowa City. Over to third. Ori steps across. 5-3 on the out. Bison still looking for their first run. Still 2-0 UCLA. UCLA over here a bit more now as a member of the Big Ten. They'll be playing Maryland this weekend down in College Park, so why not have a stop here in the district with the Nationals Youth Academy and take on this Bison side celebrating women and girls in sports tonight. Martinez back in the circle. Excuse me, Gonzalez back in the circle. Martinez back at third. Mia Gonzalez through 2. He's given up 3 hits, 2 runs, both coming into the first inning. She retired the Bruins in order in the second. Settled in nicely. This will be 2, 3, and 4 up to face her. Savannah Polo leading things off. The Bruins second baseman popped out to short in her first at bat. Star third baseman Jordan Woolery waiting on deck. In the cleanup spot, Megan Grant will follow. Again, glad to have you with us. A warm welcome wherever you may be joining us from. Glad to have your company here on ESPN Plus as the sun's setting here on the East Coast. Driven in to deep right, and that is gone. A solo shot. Polo with the leadoff home run in the top of the third. 3-0 Bruins. Mentioned this UCLA team, 8th in the country in runs scored, 10th in home runs. That is their 52nd home run of the season. Ola got all of it. UCLA averaging over 1.5 home runs a game. As Gonzalez back in, trying to settle in. Woolery at the plate. Takes the first pitch. Nicely done, flashing the leather by Gonzalez. She picks up the first out. That is exactly what Mia Gonzalez and Howard needed to respond after conceding that leadoff home run to Savannah Pola. You could tell that Woolery was willing to jump on things early in the lineup, was the All-American, and now her fellow All-American Megan Grant batting cleanup, digs in. Grant already 1 for 1. Had an RBI double to left in her first at bat. Back in an 0-1 count. Grant patient. Not chasing that one. Already 42 pitches thrown by Gonzalez. Most of those coming in the first inning. That 3 up, 3 down second really helping her. Grant over to short. Across in time. 6-3 by Fletcher, and it's 2 away. Incredibly impressive bounce back from Gonzalez after conceding that leadoff homer to Pola. Getting both Woolery and Grant, the 2 All-Americans, to ground out. Nia Bragg, 1 for 1, an RBI single to left. That made it 2-0 in the first. Gonzalez has weathered the adversity impressively. Trying to get this final out. Keep the deficit to a minimum. She's already shown her resilience. Had trouble picking up that third out back in the first inning when the Bruins found 2 runs with 2 outs. Bragg underneath it, into deep center. Jones giving chase, can't make the grab. That'll stay in play as Bragg safely into second. A very difficult play for Lauren Jones in center. Unfortunately for her, it didn't leave the yard. Take another look, and that one may easily could have come off the lip of the glove and over the fence, but she kept it in. Keeps Bragg to a double. Riley Slim. Drew a walk in her first at bat. Slim looking for her first base hit of the ball game. Freshman from Texas. One of the more heralded recruits this year. Underneath it. Into left field. Maren Jones is there. But UCLA for the third. Bison looking to respond. A solo shot from Savannah Pola, the Bruins second baseman, to lead off the top of the inning. Made it 3-0 for the Bruins. Now with the bottom of the order, Ramirez, Castro, and Terry due up. Or excuse me, rather. It'll be Castile, Ricks, and Jones due up. Easily collected by Grant at first. Cheyenne Castile away for the first out of the inning. The Bison able to find a bit of momentum, a leadoff walk by the cleanup hitter. The catcher Alyssa Vasquez had a base runner in the second. Ultimately, they were able to do no more with it. As Addison Fisher settled down nicely. Quick 3 up, 3 down. First inning for the freshman from Oregon. Looking to return to those ways as she faces the second baseman, 9-hole hitter, Leilani Ricks. The lone Bison yet to face Fisher. Ricks, the senior out of Madera, California. Leads this team a .349 average, batting in the 9-hole. Two and two. Chopped right back to Fisher, no trouble whatsoever, and it's 2 up, 2 down. And the Bison haven't had many chances, only one base runner, have not been able to take advantage. Very economical thus far from Addison Fisher. Back to the top of the order. The Bison center fielder Lauren Jones at the plate. She went down looking in her first at bat. Let's see, 10th batter Fisher's face is only throwing 38 pitches, 39, excuse me. Struck out 3, issued only 1 walk. Jones just trying to get aboard, is the slapper. The freshman out of Denton, Texas, just north of Dallas-Fort Worth. A Geyer High School product, a high school powerhouse there in the state of Texas, and that's saying something. As Coach Kelly Noy-Perez, a few words there with her catcher, Jayla Castro. Maybe an equipment issue. That's important, particularly if you're behind the plate. As the Bison dugout trying to hurry the Bruins catcher along. Castro, the senior, now back behind the plate in her rightful spot. Jones awaiting the 1-1. Quick start for Fisher. Last year's Gatorade High School Player of the Year. Such a talent. So much talent in that pitching staff. We mentioned Caitlin Terry, the best ERA of the bunch. Taylor Tinsley as well. And Jada Cecil has been out there briefly. Quickly out of the circle. Fisher, no trouble, and it's another 3-up, 3-down inning through 3-0. Bruins on top.